Well, here on Monday, quite a different story than what we've had over the last couple of weeks in the Frisco, Texas area. 70-degree weather all week long for the team, which will certainly benefit them. They can get outside, some full functional training sessions throughout the week. Before we take a look ahead in our training recap here, we want to take a look back to the weekend. The team traveled on Friday to take on the Houston Dynamo on Saturday night in Corpus Christi, Texas at Whataburger Field. That was a match in which FC Dallas lost that game 4-0, but all of the goals did come off of set plays. And that was the first preseason match for FC Dallas. It's been a difficult 2 weeks as they've been in and outside very infrequently over those 2 weeks due to some of the challenges of the weather that came through the area in North Texas. But they did return back to North Texas and trained yesterday afternoon. And then this is the first session of the day here today. They will have a second practice this afternoon. Yesterday's training session, they did a little bit of recovery for some players, and others got involved in a couple of possession grids. They went on 7-a-side for a little bit. That was certainly competitive. And then this morning, you saw a lot of functional training for the team, working on team shape, possession, quick passing, and sharpness, and all of those things. But overall, it was a very good session for the team as they look to continue their focus and determination for this week. They do have a scrimmage game tomorrow morning, so we talked to the guys about it.
Pretty much, I think, after the game on Saturday, yesterday's training, and then today, both kind of hitting the same topic, which was work a little bit on team shape, not just in the defensively, but also from the front back. And so I think that's what we did yesterday a bit, and today we broke it up into two groups again and kind of worked on that. Well, Shellis was working with a little bit of the wide defenders and then the midfield and strikers and working on that shape. I ended up with about 7 guys working on some shape in the penalty box and just actually some fitness and some possession as well. So
I had surgery over break, kind of mid to early December, and been slowly recovering and kind of taking my time. Not really taking my time slowly, but taking every precaution so I don't come up with another injury along the way, and making sure I'm full health before I really get out there. Yeah, it's exciting. Every time I think about March 18th, I think it is, or 19th against Chicago, I get real excited about it. But my plans, have another strong year. I definitely expect FC Dallas to do well, make it to the playoffs, and make another strong run. So hopefully we'll get some trophies this year.
No, primero es una gran oportunidad, ¿no? de estar en un nuevo equipo que es el FC Dallas y bueno, contento. He jugado con muchos jugadores de ellos que todavía están en este club. El año pasado tuvieron una temporada impresionante. Dios quiera que este año el equipo llegue lejos y bueno, contento por la invitación del coach que me dio esa oportunidad de venir a hacer pretemporada con Dallas. Hemos hablado mucho sobre mi estado físico, que es lo que más estoy trabajando, porque es lo que más realmente necesito, es recuperarme físicamente por mis operaciones y todo. Y bueno, se está logrando, creo que se está trabajando duro. Por la nieve hemos perdido como varias sesiones de entrenamiento, entonces ahora trabajando doble sesión cada día es como que estamos recuperando el tiempo perdido y Dios quiera que estemos listos para cuando empiece la temporada.
We have a scrimmage tomorrow with Houston Baptist, and so I think it's going to be like a little bit of the first team for 45 minutes and then the next group reserves after that, but still working, so like the group that's going to play the second half will be working, do some training beforehand, and then the group that plays the first half we'll do some training afterwards. So again, getting the work in, and then we have another practice game on Friday before we leave for Orlando. We play SMU here on Friday night. So it's a good week. We're going to get some good games in. The weather's, as you said before, is going to be great this week. So it's perfect. We feel a little bit like we're behind the 8 ball a little bit with the weather we had with the ice and such. But now I think we'll catch up this week.